Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here, a peachy pink coppery gold glitter look. So let's get started. First we're going to put all that hair back because I'm super hot. And now we're going to start off by priming our eyes with Urban Decay eyeshadow priming potion. And while at it, I'm going to make sure that I stab myself in the eye and get lots of product on my eyelashes. Once that's blended out, we are gonna start off with our Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm gonna take the lightest shade right here and add that to my transition. Now the transition is the space above your crease but below your brow bone, and that's gonna be our base for today's look. Now I'm going in with this color right here, and I'm still gonna apply this to my transition, but just a tad bit below it so that it looks like a gradient. And here I'm using my fluffy blending brush to do this look, followed by my Real Techniques buffer brush, which I love because it blends the two colors together. Now I'm taking my Lime Crime Venus palette with this color right here, and I'm gonna apply that with my Coastal Scents brush into my crease, which is the socket. And I'm gonna put that in little by little, adding it in. Meanwhile, my little baby comes in to say hello to mama. But back to business, I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Now you guys see here, I keep switching out brushes to blend, and that's one thing I gotta tell you guys, make sure you don't cut this part out. Moving into this beautiful color right here, I'm going to add that to my M507 brush from Morphe and into my outer V. And with whatever product I have left over, I add that into my crease to add a more depth to the look. And what do you know? We're gonna blend that in to make it look like nothing is patchy and looking all good. Now you don't have to do this step, but I personally did. I'm taking the first two shades and I'm applying it to the lid space to prep it with a darker color before I apply my glitter. And while I did that, I kind of lost a little bit of that depth on the outer V, so I'm just adding a little bit more to give it a more deeper shade. Glitter time! I'm using the Lit Cosmetics glitter, and I'm using this color right here in Cowboy, which is the coppery look, along with my Lit Cosmetics glitter glue. I also ended up using a lighter gold shade, which unfortunately I didn't show here. You guys, you don't have to use this particular brand of glitter. Another great one is the Stila Cosmetics Glitter and Glow Shadows, which I'm obsessed with. But I decided for this, I would use this brand because I'm obsessed with their glitters. But just a heads up, do not use glitter from the craft store. It's not eye safe. I'm taking my sweet time and carving out my eyes. And then we're gonna go in and we're gonna blend this in a little bit so it doesn't look like two different shades. Now I'm taking this deeper brown shade and I'm just gonna add just a tad bit to my outer V just to give it a little bit more of a deeper look because the red wasn't giving it to me. And now I'm just cleaning up any fallout that I had from all my blending that I did. Onto the face, I'm using the Hourglass Veil Primer, and unfortunately I put too much on my hand, so I'm gonna take a long time blending it out. 2 pumps is all you need. I unfortunately took 4. Waste of product, right? I'm gonna conceal my face first today because I'm using a lightweight foundation after, and I love doing this trick because it's the concealer is a little bit more full coverage, so I'll blend that in first and then I apply the foundation on top. And here I'm using the Fit Me concealer. Here I'm using it, blending it in with the Eco Tool sponge. This sponge is actually pretty good. I really like the way it's shaped. And I took it, actually it was dry, and I just sprayed a little bit of hydrating mist to dampen the side, and I blended in the concealer, and that way it didn't suck up the coverage. Now I'm taking my Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation, which I'm obsessed with because it does not look cakey in this hot summer heat, but it still gives me somewhat of a light coverage, which I love. But as you guys can tell, it matches my face, which is not my summer shade because the rest of my body is a bit tan. So I'm gonna go in with Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick in the shade 330, and I'm just gonna bronze my face with this. I love this foundation for bronzing or even contouring because it blends out seamlessly, and I don't know, I've never tried to use this foundation as an all over thing, but I have been using it as like a cream contour or bronzing for years now, and I really love it. Now I'm taking the Hourglass Veil setting powder. I got this recently and I've been testing it out. I have to say I really like it. It doesn't make my eyes look dry or crepey, but I don't know if I like it more than my RMCA setting powder, so the verdict is still out on that. Now I'm gonna go in with my H&M sheer, I think it's called Sheer Glow bronzing powder, which I'm obsessed with. I can still not believe I got this for $3. The best hidden gem ever. And now I'm going to take my stipple brush and just blend it all into the skin so I don't look like a clown. And trust me, all of this you look worse before you actually look good, in my opinion. Now I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette, and I'm going to add a little bit of lightness onto my nose and shadows onto the sides of my nose, because when I added the foundation I felt like my nose looked too flat, so I'm just giving it a little bit more of dimension, and I'm going to brighten my under eyes as well with the powders. Here I'm using my H&M blush. This was also $3. I don't remember the color, the thing was torn off, but it's like a cantaloupe peach color. Super pretty. Now you can go ahead, curl your lashes, and apply any mascara of your choice. Don't you just love the faces that we make when we apply mascara? And you can actually stop this look right here, but for me, I'm gonna go on with some lashes later on. Now I'm taking my MAC Flat Definer brush, and I'm gonna go back into my palette with a deeper red and the brown shade, and I'm gonna tightline my waterline on the bottom. And you do that by basically stamping the color onto your lash line. And now I'm gonna take my Coastal Scents brush with no extra product, but whatever was on there, I'm just gonna blend it in. Moving on to my Sweet Peach palette, I'm taking my 2 favorite shades on there for my brow bone, and I'm gonna add that on. And blend those together. You guys, I forgot, I didn't do my brows, which is so weird for me. That's something that I do first, so let's go in with my e.l.f. brow duo, and we're gonna spoolie that product in. And like I mentioned before, I don't really carve out my brows, I just put in the product wherever I have a little bit of sparse brow hairs, like wherever I don't see it, and I just fill it in. I follow my own brow shape. Now I'm going to apply my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to set them. And move on to lashes. I'm using my Flutter lashes. And once again, pow! I have them on. Now I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs gel eyeliner in the black shade, and I'm going to put in my waterline. And I'm just going to take those 2 shades right there and just below at my lower lash line. When you blend it in, make sure you connect it to your upper lashes as well. Now I'm taking this palette I got on HauteLook, and I'm gonna use the color in Hot Sand as my highlighter and blend that in. And now I'm going to take my MAC Spice liner, and I'm going to line my lips. With this look, I decided to do a nude lipstick for today, but you can do, I've done a brown before, I've done a peachy pink, and it looks very beautiful. Now I'm going to go in with MAC Honey Love, which is a matte formula, which is one of my favorites. Now I'm going to take MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to set all the powder. Followed by Scandinavia Bridal Setting Spray to set all my makeup to last all day. And of course my Tatcha Luminous Skin Mist to make it dewy. And there's my finished look, you guys. I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you again. Bye!